Hello, everybody. It is me, Casey, and today we are doing Angel Dust Protecting You. One shot. Yeah, let's get into this. 3, 2, 1. You and Angel were close. Both of you guys working in Valentino's business of work. One day, you messed up on the scene, saying something that you weren't supposed to, as you heard footsteps behind you. As you heard Valentino shouting something in Spanish, as he picks you up by your hair and throws you away from the camera. As he starts to shout at you and scream at you, you, not knowing what to do, you start to cry. "Stop your stupid crying, you stupid bitch!" he says to you. As you stop crying, scared of what would happen if you didn't, he continues. "You had to mess up. You were this close to getting a perfect scene, and then you just had to mess up. Now you're going to have to spend overtime because of your stupid fucking mess ups," he says to you as he looks at you. "Every single time you mess up, I'm rethinking about this stupid little idea of yours. I really should have just sent Angel to do the scene. No, I thought, let's give you, the new person, the new girl, a chance. And the best part about this is that Angel was the one who recommended you. And you still can't do a simple thing like this. It's getting on my fucking nerves," he says as he starts to shout and slap you around. Angel walks into the room to see this. He shouts, "Doll!" as he runs towards you and hugs you. As he says, "I'm sorry, Valentino. I really didn't think that she would mess up this bad." "Angel, get the fuck out of my way! That stupid bitch continuously messes up on her lines. She can't fucking remember shit," he says as he continues trying to slap you. "Angel, get the fuck out of my way," he says. Angel looks at Valentino as he says, "Boss, please. She's gonna do better, right? You're gonna do better." You look at Angel before saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna do better. I promise." Valentino looks at Angel before saying, "Okay. I'll give her a second chance. Angel, tomorrow you're working overtime. Okay?" he says, smiling brightly. "And Yin, you fucking mess up one more goddamn time, I'll let Velvet turn you into a little puppet of hers," he says as he looks at you. You look at Angel, and then you nod to Valentino. As he walks away, Angel gets you up before saying, "Come on, doll, let's get you out of here." You walk away with Angel, making it outside as you collapse, starting to cry. "I didn't know working here would be so hard." I know. "You didn't tell me you went through this every day." "Doll, I can remember my lines. Just you. You're really bad at remembering your lines, doll. Look, I've been doing this for only a day. I can't remember my lines in a day." Yeah, that's pretty true, actually. Does Valentino know that you barely know how to remember your lines?" "No, not really." "What did you write on your resume?" "I may have wrote that I'm good for remembering my lines." "For how long, though?" I did write that it takes like a week for me to remember all my lines." "And he didn't read that part?" "He probably thought it said 1 day." "Oh, I see. Well, maybe we can get him to check your contract and read the actual fine print of what you said and check your resume, because that clearly says that you can only remember things in a week, not in one day. He says as he starts to pick you up and he starts to walk with you back to the hotel. When you guys get to the hotel, Vaggie sees you and looks at you before saying, "Angel, what happened to her?" "Sorry, Vaggie. Valentino got mad at her and started screaming, yelling, and hitting on her." "Ah, shoot. Charlie is not going to be happy to see this." Charlie comes downstairs. She looks at Angel before looking at you. "Holy fudge nuggets! What happened to her?" She says as she walks towards her. As she walks towards you. "Sorry, Char. It's that Valentino got mad at her." "Valentino did this to her?" Charlie says as her demon horn starts to show. She didn't deserve any of this." "Yeah, all because of Valentino not reading the fine print of her resume and stuff." "Oh, poor her." "Come on, doll, let's get you a drink." Angel sits you down near the bar as he starts to flirt with Husk. "Hey, Husky. Remember my lover?" He points to you. "Well, can you possibly get her like a sweet drink? Like something that's got some sugar in it. She's not really good for the alcohol." He says as he looks at you. You look at Angel before looking away. "Yeah, and could you possibly get something strong, mix it in with the sweetness? Because she definitely needs something to take the edge off." Husk looks at Angel before "I'm sorry, you know what happened?" before rolling his eyes and looks at you, before saying, "Oh, she got fucked up pretty dang bad." I know. So could you please get something strong for her?" "Yeah, no problems." As he starts to shake something up and pours it into a cup, adding a couple of things before passing it to you. "Go ahead, drink up." You take a sip, the alcohol burning in your throat just a little, but the sweetness balances out the burning. As you continue drinking it, nursing it, as you look at Angel, as Angel requests the same drink as you, as he sips it before saying, "Damn, this tastes good." "Yeah, it's a specialty of mine," Husk says as he looks at Angel. "Wow, this is a pretty good drink. Am I wrong?" He looks at you. You look at him before saying, "No, you're not wrong." He moves closer to you, hugging you, as he says, "How about this? How about I ask Cherry to blow up a couple of Valentino's clubs? Will that cheer you up? Hearing on the news that a couple of Valentino's clubs was blown up by the notorious Cherry Bomb." He says as he looks at Cherry, who was right now talking to the egg boy about Serpentius. Cherry looks at Angel before saying, "And I'll fucking do it gladly for free," she says. You look at Angel before saying, "Go ahead." Angel looks at you before saying, "Cherry, she gave you the all clear." Cherry looks at you before saying, "Thanks, babe, bye." She waves goodbye to you guys as she walks out with a couple of bombs in her hands as Charlie runs after her, saying something about, Cherry, please, we don't need to make enemies out of Valentino and Fox." Cherry looks directly at Charlie before saying, "They already made enemies out of me when they hurt Doll over there." She points to you. It was a normal thing for Angel, but them touching Doll, ooh, that's the biggest mistake. Doll is the sweetest little girl. No, the sweetest woman I've ever met. So, them hurting her is the biggest mistake, Cherry says as she walks out. Charlie gave up on trying to stop her, as Vaggie puts her hand on Charlie's shoulder before saying, "At least they're protecting somebody." Yeah, but in the worst way possible. As you and Angel were now seated on the couch, you having another one of Husky's drinks in your hand as you were sipping on it, nursing it, as you were sitting in Angel's lap while Angel was playing with your hair. Feeling better? Yeah, I'm feeling better. Good. You know, we're eventually gonna have to clean up those wounds of yours. And no. It's okay. You guys sit like that for a while. Sorry about that. You know when you hear background noise and you're like, oh shit, I gotta pause it here. That was me. Anyways. You guys were sitting there, just relaxing, as Husk came over with another one of those drinks for you, and hands Angel the same drink. You guys sit there drinking, getting a little bit tipsy, as Angel was getting flirty with you. You know, doll, you look so cute today. You know, you sitting in my lap is kinda getting me. You slap his shoulder. Angel, no. Oh, come on. Angel, you're drunk. No, I'm not. You can't prove shit. Angel says as he looks at you. How many fingers am I holding up? 4. Wrong. 5. How many fingers am I holding up? He holds up the middle finger. You slap his shoulder before saying, the fucking middle finger. Stop doing that. That's not a number. That's a finger. 1. No. 2, actually. He does the middle finger again, making it clearly obvious that he has out his thumb too. Even though earlier he didn't have out his thumb. You look at him before slapping the back of his head and saying, Angel, you're drunk. You say as you start to laugh. And that is it, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want more, then comment that down below. If you guys want to see Drunk Angel video, I will gladly do it because that would be adorable. Yay, bye-bye.